It's Community Music Monday, which means I'm going to spin this here friggin' wheel of pie. Now, you'll notice the bigger the pie slice is, the longer it's been there. The smaller it is, the newer it is. Do you have a song on the pie? And if you found out you won on YouTube a little bit later, congratulations. Guys, good luck. Let's see what this is about. Big pie or small pie? What's it gonna be? Looks like a pretty small pie! Is it small pie? It's small pie. Batsumi song. Mamshanyana. Gosh, so stupid. I'm so, like, okay. Guys, 1974. I haven't heard of this one. Guys, do you know this one? Do you guys, is anybody familiar with Batsumi? Mamshanyana? Is the winner of this song in here? Because if not, congrats on YouTube a little bit later, homie. I don't know who you are. I don't know what I am about to hop into, but I imagine jazz. If I had to guess, I mean, we're looking at keys, strings, basses, flutes, bongos, sax. This has got to be jazz, right? This has got to be psychedelic jazz. So yeah, I guess we are, man, Community Music Monday has been ripping today. Okay, guys, I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are the best people. They have the best taste in music. And come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We'd love to have you by. Guys, let's see if we carry on the night of bangers. This, again, came out in 1974, so I'm guessing this is a debut album by a band called Batsumi. So, Mamshanyana. I hope I'm not butchering that. If I do, it's not done in disrespect, I promise. Here we go. It's primarily left ear there. By the way, this is my left. I know the orientation's funny, but this is my left. Love that bass. This is a vibe, dude. You know what's interesting is that sometimes music speaks louder than any language, and in every language. I get so excited when I can hear a song in a foreign language to me and be completely taken with it, even when I don't know the words, right? Like, there is a vibe here. There is, and again, I could not tell you what this is about, but there is just an easy kind of listening jam. And it's like the lyrics, while I don't know what they mean, there is like kind of a flow, I'm saying flow in like a surrender to the flow kind of way, but there's just like an easiness, to them. And I would definitely say, like folksy reggae kind of vibe. What's up, Bish? How you doing, homie? The way they come in with this, though. Is there anybody in chat that can find me a lyric translation? This feels like such an obvious decision for movie score, right? Like this feels like it could fill so many different types of scenes for a movie score. I have no idea if it's already been done, but if not, somebody needs to do it. I should get into scoring film. Did you hear that run? Listen to the way it panned. That was good. There is certainly like an element of harsh stereo pans from time to time that gets a little bit off-putting when it goes so harshly from back to forth. Let me check the lyrics here really quick. Translated. Okay. Let's see what they got here. Translated from Sesotho. Forgive me if I mispronounce that. Boys, give me some bread. I haven't eaten since you left. Boys, give me some bread. Don't eat me. Please. What? Boys, give me some bread. I haven't eaten since you left. Boys, give me some bread. Don't eat me. Please, boys. Joanna, whose place will I eat? I'm really hungry. God help me. My father has no food. There's no food. It's enough for a boy. My father has no food. There's no food. It's enough for a boy. Oh, man. Dang. Batsumi were an Afro-Jazz outlet led by a blind guitarist, Johnny Mothapang, along with his keyboard-playing brother, Lancelot, and bassist Zulu. Are these not all of the coolest names I've ever heard in my life? You're saying Johnny and Lancelot and Mothapang were hanging out with Zulu? They worked in sprawling Johannesburg Township in the early 70s. I also would like to say this is really good vibe music with just terrible feelings to it. I should have maybe heard the rest of the song before I read the lyrics, because Man of La Mancha. Bish McLancelot. This makes this song like the epitome of cheerful melancholy. You know, like I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how on earth did I sit here and consider to myself that this seemed like a happy good time song? I mean, I don't, because there is no doubt that all of us were sitting here good vibing until I read those lyrics, and then all of us got a bucket of cold water chucked right into our faces. Neither here nor there. I almost feel like the darkness of the lyrical composition is a beautiful juxtaposition to what is amazing music. And honestly, it's really got me thinking about world issues right now. I can totally see that, Bish. Their use of reverbs in the room also. The bass lines. They're bass lines. That flute flutter, the flutter of the flute, like you kind of hear the flute decay from left to right ear, almost as if you're hearing its sound travel through the room and hit back to you. I love that. Huh. You know, Tim, until you just said that, it's something I had never actually considered. I think you may actually be onto something there, though. And I think it's largely just because of how American music, well, English music, I'll say, how English spoken music has kind of translated throughout the course of time, right? Like, um, I feel like minor pentatonic is so often related to the blues, where you have the major pentatonic kind of being its converse, and so while a lot of people like that hear scales would not necessarily understand that connection, most people can hear a blues song and identify that it's a blues song, right? I've never actually considered what you're saying until then. We're in an ad break. Did we not have snooze? Dang. I didn't realize that was the case. The art kind of feels dead on, especially now that we know the lyrics. Yeah, absolutely. Especially now that we know the lyrics about it. And realistically, it kind of worked out conveniently enough that ads were running while I was sitting here pausing and talking a lot. But um, I don't know. I mean, really, how think about it this way though, right? Like there were probably people that got this album and looked for the lyrics just the same as we did. And with this being like an Afro-Jazz band, my guess is that they're singing about something that's very personally close to home, right? And it makes me wonder if this sort of had an effect on, you know, like it feels like they kind of used their art to bring attention to something that was very relevant. And I don't know, in a way it kind of feels like this music kind of helps that. That song was actually amazing. And I do think revisiting the lyrics, I think that Mamshanyana means little boy based on that translation, right? I really, really felt like that's like this is already a genre that we all know that like I found myself loving more and more, right? And the jazz vibe, the lyrical take with the jazz vibe, uh, being kind of wowed by it being music in another language, but then also being reminded with a song of the universal language of music, right? Like there's something so awesome about the fact that a song doesn't have to speak your language to be good. And a song does not have to like have lyrics that match its disposition. And I do think, to Tim's point, cheerful melancholy may end up being kind of an American concept or an English speaking concept because we do relate these positive and negative emotional vibes with certain tonalities, like major and minor key kind of stuff. I feel like it could go either which way, but you can have a minor key song with happy lyrics and vice versa. Um, so I don't know. I really liked how dynamic this felt. I really liked feeling like I learned something here. And even if it was just in the in the spirit of exploration, this is exactly what makes music so incredible to me. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.